This is David Wheaton. The following is a short take from the Christian Worldview radio program. You can hear the full program at thechristianworldview.org. How would you say biblical Christians should think about this and speak about this in terms of the death of Pope Francis?
I think you nailed both of my concerns with what I've seen some evangelicals say with relation to this Pope's death. In the past, certain popes have been sort of more culturally and morally conservative. And from that standpoint, there's been some agreement, for instance, in opposing abortion or in promoting true marriage between a man and a woman and these sorts of things. This pope was, as you mentioned, a cultural leftist. And that in itself is a problem for conservative evangelical Christians. But the greater problem, as you also mentioned, is that Roman Catholicism is heresy. It is sending people to hell. And so even where I think we as conservative, Bible-believing evangelical Christians do see the death of the Pope as something important and significant, just like any world leader dying is significant for the world. He was unquestionably influential. I saw someone tweet yesterday that he is, in one large sense, a politician. And so from that perspective, it is significant when this influential politician does die. And so it is not wrong, I think, for even conservative evangelical Christians to be interested in who the next pope is going to be in terms of the influence, the political influence around the world. But we cannot allow ourselves to be confusing to those who are following us, to those under our care in our families and in our churches, to the point where it seems like, and this is the case with many tweets from major evangelical leaders I saw yesterday, where it seems like, well, he's a Christian just like we're a Christian. That is not true. As you mentioned, not only is Roman Catholicism itself a heresy that is sending people to hell, but this pope in particular seemed to be even worse in many respects in teaching a sort of universalism that all religions lead to God. So it is very concerning to me. I saw a major, well-known evangelical leader yesterday make the comment on X, pray for the Roman Catholic Church as it selects its next pope, which is just very confusing. Again, there's nothing wrong with being interested in even praying for who this person will be in terms of his large worldwide influence. But it's very confusing when we as Christians don't make a clear differentiation between the true biblical gospel of justification by grace alone, through faith alone, in Christ alone, and what Rome teaches, which is heretical doctrine that is sending people to hell.
This has been a short take from the Christian Worldview radio program. To hear the full program and connect with this nonprofit radio ministry, go to thechristianworldview.org. I'm David Wheaton.